If you're a man and you're cheating on your wife, or you're a woman and your husband is cheating on you, please, this video is for you. This is the part 2 and the conclusion of the story titled My Wife's Food. Remember, in the part 1 of this story, Mr. Angus was afraid of eating his wife's food because of what he did to his wife. He cheated on his wife and his wife caught him red-handed and forgave him immediately and served him food to eat. He became afraid of eating the food because he believed that the wife has poisoned the food to get back at him because of what he did to her. Mr. Angus was calling his friend Ebenezer to come to his house immediately and save him from this critical situation. Now the story continues. Mr. Angus just finished calling his friend. After making the call, he turned to the door to see his wife standing at the door with the food in her hand, waiting for him to come and eat the food. He became so afraid. He became so afraid when the wife beckoned on him to come to the parlor and eat the food. He reluctantly walked up to his wife, and the wife held him by the hand and took him away. The wife took him to the parlor and both of them sat down for him to start eating the food. Something happened immediately, as if another savior has come. Mr. Angus' phone rang. He jumped on the phone and answered the call immediately. Another person called Mr. Angus from the office to give him information of what was going on in the office. Mr. Angus could not allow the person to talk. Rather, he told the person that he is coming to the office immediately, that he should hold on, that he's coming to the office immediately. Even when the person was telling Mr. Angus that he doesn't need to come to the office, he insisted on coming to the office to avoid any further mistake from the junior staff. But it was so clear that Mr. Angus was only running away from eating his wife's food. As he was on phone, the wife took the phone from him and told the staff to take care of the situation in the office, that her husband is done in the office for the day. After that, she dropped the phone and told him to eat his food. At this point, the wife wanted to feed him, but he insisted on eating the food himself. He was holding the spoon, looking at the door, and was wishing his friend could come in immediately. As soon as he was about to put the food in his mouth, the door opened and it was Ebenezer, his friend, and the spoon fell down from his hand. Ebenezer sat down, dragged the plate of food to himself, and started rushing the food. Everybody was surprised. At a point, Mr. Angus stopped him and asked him a question. He said, "Are you aware of what you are eating?" Ebenezer became angry and faced Mr. Angus. He told him that he wants to eat the food and die, since he is afraid of eating his wife's food, suspecting that the wife poisoned the food because she caught him red-handed cheating, that he is not afraid of eating the food. He should allow him to eat the food and die. Ebenezer angrily told him that he married a beautiful woman and a wonderful woman for that matter, but he doesn't want to be faithful to her. He told him to be careful so that he will not lose the peace that God has given to him, and after that he left. The wife, knowing, turned to him and said, "So you are afraid of me killing you, but you still hurt me this bad all the time. You know that your life is in my palm because I cook the food you eat. Still you misbehave. I will not kill you. God forbid. This is our marriage. If you want to scatter this marriage, go ahead. If you want to keep it, it is in your hands." After that, she left the parlor. Listen, when you go to a woman and ask her to marry you, and she says yes, please don't think that you are doing her a favor by marrying her, because she is the one helping you to build yourself up and give you children to continue your lineage. The earlier you disconnect yourself from side chicks and come back home, the better for you. When you do what I'm just telling you, it will help your wife to bring out her full gift of being a helper to you, and your life will never remain the same. Try this and see a reason to smile in your marriage. Now, I want you to help me to share this video so that someone will learn from this story. Share this video and follow this page, because tomorrow I will bring you another interesting story. Share this video and don't forget, this is House of the Suns Global. Bye for now.
House of the Suns Global, where we can feel it all. Bring all your problems you're facing in your marriage. Let's talk about it. The broken relationship.